In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to install the Add to Cart event snippet for Klaviyo on your Shopify store. This process will allow Klaviyo to track when someone adds a product to their cart, which is incredibly useful for triggering flows like abandoned cart emails. Let's dive in and get started. Before we jump into the steps, there are a few things you need to know. Klaviyo already has a built-in integration with Shopify, which is great. However, depending on your theme and setup, you might need to add an Add to Cart snippet manually. This JavaScript snippet is crucial because it listens for the Add to Cart action and then sends important data, like product information and quantity, to Klaviyo. To ensure this event fires every time someone clicks that button, you should place the snippet directly in your product template or wherever your Add to Cart button is located. Now, let's go through the steps to install this snippet. Keep in mind that the exact file names and locations might vary depending on your specific Shopify theme, whether you're using Dawn, Debut, or any other theme. First, you'll need to get the Klaviyo snippet code. Klaviyo's Help Center mentions that there's an automatic Added to Cart event for Shopify, which indicates that in many newer setups, this might be handled automatically by the integration. However, if your particular setup doesn't capture it automatically, Klaviyo's documentation or support team should be able to provide you with the necessary JavaScript snippet. Moving forward, you'll need to edit your theme's code. To do this, go to your Shopify admin, then navigate to Online Store and click on Themes. On your current theme, go to Actions and select Edit Code. Here, you'll want to identify the template or section where the Add to Cart button is rendered. This could be in files like product.liquid, mainproduct.liquid, or specific section files in Online Store 2.0 such as product.json or producttemplate.liquid. Once you've located the right spot, it's time to insert the snippet around the Add to Cart button. Placing the JavaScript snippet correctly ensures that when someone clicks Add to Cart, the event is captured. Here's a simple example of how you might do this. Your snippet should be placed near the button code, and it will listen for clicks to send product data to Klaviyo. Adjust any selectors like Get Element by ID or Class Name, so they align with your theme's HTML structure. If your buttons are added dynamically through Ajax or custom scripts, you might need a more sophisticated approach, like listening to events or using mutation observers. Once the snippet is inserted, save your changes and thoroughly test the setup. There's actually a potentially easier method to consider. Klaviyo now supports automatic Added to Cart tracking for Shopify stores through integration settings. Check this by heading to Klaviyo, navigating to Integrations, then Shopify, and finally, Settings or Additional Tracking. If you see the option for Added to Cart event tracking, enable it. This might save you the hassle of manual coding since Klaviyo could automatically track Added to Cart events if everything's working correctly.